Welcome to Creative Rebels Breathe. My name is Sergey Rahimova. I'm a Russian-trained actress, international performer, certified weBreathe breathwork facilitator, Dream Awake EFT tapping practitioner, Yusui Shikiryoho Reiki practitioner, devoted to helping you live your best life on stage, on screen, and off. And my intention with this series, this playlist of Creative Rebels Breathe, is to allow you to unlock, uncover, reignite parts of yourself, of your creative power, of your artistic virtuosity that's deeply hidden inside of you. Whether you already feel like you're in your full expression in your craft or medium, or you feel like there's more that's just begging to burst through the surface, these breathwork practices are here to support you, as well as the tapping practices, as well as the magic if musings, this whole channel really. But ultimately, my goal in this specific series or playlist is to offer you a variety, a potpourri, if you will, of a melange of a variety of breathwork practices to help you rebalance your nervous system, rewire your subconscious, release stored trauma, and access altered states of consciousness, elevated states of your being, connecting to the mystical, to your transcendental power to create the life and career that is most resonant with your soul, with your heart, with your creative spirit. So today, for today's breathwork practice, we are reigniting our creative spark. And this is something I have been moving through these last few months, and I am so excited to offer this as a practice to you to help you move through any parts that are feeling numbed out or indifferent or exhausted or burnt out or limited or resistant to just what's ready to come through you, and loving it up all the while. That's a huge thing in EFT tapping, is we love and accept and bring compassion and empathy to all these parts of ourselves. And the same with breath work. We're going to be moving through potentially some strange physiological sensations or uncomfortable resistance, the ego mind wanting to push back. But ultimately, we know that by bringing compassion, awareness, and curiosity to these spaces, there's an intelligence there. The thing that's blocking you, the thing that's causing you a challenge, the pain in your life, it's a portal. It's a portal, and there's wisdom to unlock through that exact portal that's curated to your unique soul assignments and artistic assignments. So I invite you to journey with me today. I want to also note, breathwork has a lot more contraindications than tapping. So I invite you to look at, I'll drop it in the description box below, because above all, I want to cultivate an environment and an ecosystem of safety that doesn't just allow the most incredible, virtuosic, dynamic art to unfold, but healing and transformation and metamorphosis and transcendence. So safety first, as always. Today's practice, we're going to be using our weRelease breath. So that is a rhythmic breath pattern. That is our most activating breathwork pattern. In a 90-minute session with me, we would be spending a good chunk of time here, because this is really the breathwork pattern that allows us to access those altered states of consciousness, have a deep purge in our mind, body, and nervous system, accessing states of euphoria, which you will get a taste of here today, of course. But because it's our most activating breathwork pattern, I just want to bring awareness to the fact that you might be feeling different physiological sensations through this. And I'm going to demonstrate the breath, don't worry, before we dive in. So you might feel tingling sensations or a little lightheadedness, or you might feel your heart beating a little faster. That is all well and good. This is when we're doing this breathwork pattern, we're flooding the body with oxygen. The carbon dioxide in our blood is decreasing, and it alkalizes the blood. It increases pH levels. So you are going to be experiencing this chemical shift, but knowing all the while that it's leading to your breakthrough, that it's leading to your blessing, that it's leading to your aha that you came here to unlock in the first place. So just being mindful of that. If at any point it's too intense, you can always come back to our diaphragmatic breath, our home base, our weBreathe breath. You can just place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. We're going to inhale through the nose deep into the belly, out through the mouth. This will bring you right back to a parasympathetic state, our rest and digest. So if you're called to do this breath work pattern through the practice today, you're more than welcome to do so. Or if you have any of the contraindications below, this is a very calm, soothing breath work practice to support you in still meeting that inner part of yourself and bringing it love and compassion and awareness, while also releasing what is currently holding you back. So today's breathwork practice, our release, we release. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. That was 2-to-2, 2-to-1 ratio. So we're gonna inhale twice through the mouth and exhale through the mouth. This is all through the mouth. So we're gonna inhale into the belly first, into the chest, exhale through the mouth. Let's do it together. Amazing, good work. So that is the breath we're going to use in today's practice to reignite our creative spark. You might already be feeling some sensations. That is all well and good. Remember, you're in control of the entire practice. Do what feels best to your system. But I always like to say there's this little threshold we dance upon where it's like, oh, I know this is my growth edge. Can I move through this? Or this is simply too much right now. I'm not resourced enough to handle this, and I'm going to honor my body and my sacred inner guidance system. So you always get to make that decision. And it's a muscle that I want us all to build in this space because it is so, so powerful and so vital. So we're going to use music with today's practice. You're going to notice that I'm going to have a little earphone in because I love to breathe to the beat. We're going to do 2 rounds. At the end of the first round, we're going to do a breath hold for about 30 seconds. Let it go. Feel all the juicy, euphoric, revelatory sensations. And then we're going to go back into it and finish the second round with another breath hold, maybe a little longer because our system will have the oxygen flow to support that. And then it'll rebalance with the carbon dioxide. You don't need to know this. You will feel it, most importantly. And I'm going to be breathing with you. I'll be with you the whole time. And let us journey together. So before we dive in, I want us to center with 3 deep diaphragmatic breaths. So we're going to, together we breathe. Let's take a slow, deep breath in through the nose, into the belly. Let it out with a sigh. Another deep inhale into the belly. Let it out with a sigh. You're welcome to place that other hand on your heart, deep into the belly. Through the nose, out with a sigh. Feeling yourself landing in the space. Centering your energy. Preparing yourself for this practice, giving yourself this time and space. And I invite you right now to call in or tune into or get curious about what you perceive your current block is. We're not judging it, we're not shaming it, we're just inviting it to the surface. Whether it's exhaustion or indifference or heartache or limitation or doubt or comparison, whatever it is, we're just going to hold it in empathy and compassion and awareness. Let's take one last slow, deep belly breath in here. Let it out with a sigh. And we're going to transition now into our we release breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Two in, one out. Keep it powerful. Keep it steady. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. This is where expansion happens. Give yourself fully to this breath, creative rebel. We'll move into our first breath hold in a few moments. Three, two, one. Inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. Tune into the sensation of being full, still, whole. When you're ready, exhale all the way through the mouth. Noticing any shifts, any clarity, fresh inspiration, and getting ready for round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Emotions arise, creative rebel, breathe through them. If sensations arise, lean in. There is no wrong way. Trust your breath, trust your body, trust your artist. Let's keep going. Let the breath, let the muse take you where you need to go. Give yourself over to the breath. Last few moments. If you have more to give it now. we're moving into our final breath hold in 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the nose. Now hold. Feel the shifts, the energy fill you up and integrate. When you're ready, exhale all the way through the mouth and rest in stillness, allowing your creative spark to come find you. Whew! How are you feeling, creative rebel? Giving yourself a big hug for this practice, gently brushing the energy, anchoring in the energy, loving yourself up for moving through any blocks, any thresholds, any precipices that have been holding you back or perceived to be holding you back in your life and career and artistry. I would love to know how you're feeling. If you've experienced any shifts, any ahas, any deeper levels of embodiment or presence or an insight, an intuition, a download for your most aligned next step, I invite you to share it in the comments below. It encourages our community to anchor this in. Write it down in your journal. Bring it into your life. Let it be a lighthouse on your path, and know that you can always come back to this practice. It's here for you, and it would mean so much to me and the new artistic paradigm that we're spearheading together if you share it with someone you love, your creative bestie, a friend, a family member, an artistic colleague, because at Actor to Artist, we love the partner. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, a heart, and I will see you in the next breathwork practice. Bye for now, Creative Rebel.